All right, we are shifting our focus now towards Cyclone Ditwah. India's Weather Department has said that Cyclone Ditwah is currently moving over the southwest Bay of Bengal near northern Sri Lanka, and that is moving north-northwest at about 8 kilometers per hour. The approaching cyclone has put the coastal regions of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andhra Pradesh on high alert. Several districts are now under red and orange warnings because of the expected heavy rain, powerful winds and potential flooding. The cyclone is predicted to hit the Indian coastline on Sunday, November 30th. Joining us on the broadcast will be my colleague Belly Somers, but remember that this is the same cyclone that has wreaked havoc in Sri Lanka. So Belly, we were just talking about how India and its southern states are on high alert, given that this cyclone Ditwah has already caused a lot of damage in Sri Lanka. And over here as well, we are expecting potential flooding, we are expecting powerful winds and we are also expecting heavy rainfall. So how has the administration prepared itself, Belly?
Shivani, the Indian Meteorological Department has issued directives to the local administration and the district authorities to exercise caution and to also inform the people who are residing in low-lying areas and the flood-prone zones as well. Schools have been declared holidays in the southern districts of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry Union Territory, and some parts of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands as well. And people have also been directed to secure essentials, and fishermen have been asked to not venture into the sea until further notice from the Meteorological Department. And the NDRF and SDRF personnel are also on standby at several strategic locations where the rainfall are forecasted to be heavy to very heavy rainfall, and the winds also would go up to a speed of around 80 to 90 kilometers per hour is what the weather department sources tells us. So the coastal areas of the southern Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Kerala are bracing up for the cyclone Ditwah, which would lessen its intensity is what we're being told. But having said that, it's a little unpredictable that these rainfall, the heavy to very heavy rainfall can continue on towards the next 24 hours. I beg your pardon, 48 hours is what we are being told, Shivani.
Right, Belly, please do stay on with us. We have some more inputs on this story. With Cyclone Ditwah steadily advancing towards North Tamil Nadu and Puducherry coast, authorities have stepped up preparedness on multiple fronts, from large-scale relief operations to flight cancellations and district-wide holiday notifications for schools and colleges. The Regional Meteorological Center has also warned of very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall across several districts as Cyclone Ditwah intensifies. According to official notifications, schools and colleges are closed today across various districts in Tamil Nadu and various coastal areas. Remember that only schools have been declared a holiday, while colleges will continue to operate unless further instructions have been issued. So Belly, obviously we are seeing that the authorities are on high alert. They are taking all kinds of precautions that can be taken. The relief measures like schools and colleges being asked to shut. Colleges, however, have been given this notification that they can remain open until further notice, but schools have been closed. And do you have any update on the evacuation front, if people have been evacuated from low-lying areas and others?
Shivani, the cyclone Ditwah currently moving across the coastal Sri Lanka and the adjoining southwest Bay of Bengal continues to intensify as of now, according to the Regional Meteorological Department, and prompting an orange alert across several regions. The death count in Sri Lanka has rose to 69, with additional 34 people still reported missing. And according to the Indian Meteorological Department, Cyclone Ditwah over the coastal Sri Lanka and adjoining southwest Bay of Bengal have moved north-northwest westward with the speed of 8 kilometers per hour during the past 6 hours and have laid center at around 5:30 a.m. today over the southwest Bay of Bengal and the adjoining North Sri Lanka. And it lay approximately 300 kilometers southeast of Puducherry and 400 kilometers south of Chennai. The IMD said that the cyclone will very likely to continue to move north-northwestward and reach over southwest Bay of Bengal near North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and adjoining South Andhra Pradesh coast by early morning on Sunday. Wind speeds along the coast are currently at around 50 to 60 kilometers and gusting winds to up to 70 to 80 kilometers per hour. Winds are expected to strengthen significantly, peaking at the gale force speeds of 70 to 80 kilometers per hour and gusting up to 90 kilometers per hour between Saturday morning and the morning of Sunday. So conditions will then become a little less intense, returning to 50 to 60 kilometers. Squally winds by December 1. The sea is currently rough to very rough and is forecast to escalate to a very rough to high until Sunday. So we have been told that the people who are living in the low-lying areas have been informed as to any issues they face related to heavy rainfall. They can move to shelter home. As of now, the NDRF and the SDRF personnel have been deployed at strategic locations, and all information sharing with all stakeholders have been done. The people who were earlier living in flood-prone zones have been alerted as to there could be instances such as waterlogging or flooding-like situation, for which they have been given directives by the local authorities and the district administration. Shivan.
Right, Belly. Please do stay on with us. In fact, when we look at Cyclone Ditwah, we also look at Sri Lanka, and at least 80 people have lost their lives in Sri Lanka as the island nation faces one of its worst disasters, with cyclonic storm Ditwah tearing through the country and triggering severe floods and landslides that have left widespread destruction and heavy damage to infrastructure. More than 2 lakh people from 61,000 families have been affected due to this. So, Belly, obviously, when we look at Sri Lanka, it's facing a lot of problems. There have been a lot of deaths as well. 80 people have lost their lives, and over 2 lakh people have been affected because of Cyclone Ditwah.
Absolutely, Shivani. So the southern coastal area of Sri Lanka is hardly hit by this cyclone as we speak, and there are airplanes or the flights that have been diverted to Indian airports or the north of the Sri Lanka, wherein they have diverted flights, and like you said, 80 people have lost their lives. A number of them have gone missing, and according to the local authorities, around 2 lakh people have been displaced from their houses, and the authorities are kind of finding hard to put everything in place where people are wanting to be put into shelters which they are running short of, and India is providing all its supports and logistics that have been promised to all the flooded victims in Sri Lanka, Shivani.
All right. Thank you so much, Belly, for all those details on that.